Hello, my beautiful humans. I hope you're having a great day, week, month, and year so far. Welcome back to I Just Got Here, formerly known as the Bad Brain Podcast. I am your host, Imani, or Yanni, or whichever one you prefer. Guys, people, I have a question. And no, don't click off. Do not click off. Because I know as soon as I ask it, you're going to be like, girl, absolutely not. But stay with me. Stay with me. Because I was laying in bed the other day, and first of all, I know I say that sentence a lot, but if we're being realistic, where else do all life realizations happen? In the shower, laying in bed, driving in the car, or riding somewhere. That's it. Those are the Holy Trinity. Anyway. I was laying there and I randomly asked myself, do you even like yourself? Do I even like myself? And immediately I got defensive. Immediately. I was like, "Excuse me? What kind of question is that?" Of course I like myself. I think I'm funny, I think I'm creative, I think I'm a great mom, I think I'm smart, etcetera, etcetera. The list goes on and on. But then I sat there for a second because sometimes your first answer isn't the real answer. Your first answer is your protective answer. And then I started thinking, okay, if I like myself so much, why do I keep speaking to myself like an enemy sometimes? Please tell me I'm not the only person who does this. Because you can tell a friend, you're doing your best. You're still growing. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're figuring it out. You freaking got this. Go after your dreams. But then you make one mistake and suddenly it's, girl, what's wrong with you? Why are you like this? Get it together. Ma'am, excuse me. Because where did that voice come from? You're talking to your friend as if they're the most divine person on earth, but then you're talking to yourself like you're a literal piece of, you get what I'm trying to say. Where did that voice come from? And another thing, do you guys even notice you can keep promises to literally everyone except yourself? Seriously. You remember appointments, bills, school events, birthdays, your work schedule. You remember everybody else's stuff. But then you tell yourself, I'm going to start walking every morning. I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to journal. I'm going to drink more water. And then crickets. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, hello. And then we're wondering why our confidence disappears. Guys, I looked up this word a while ago, integrity. And yes, I know everyone knows that word. Stay with me. But one definition talked about being whole. And for some reason, that stuck with me because I think confidence is less about thinking you're pretty and more about trusting yourself. Think about it. If someone constantly told you, I'll be there, and they never showed up, would you trust them? No, I wouldn't. Absolutely not. So then why do we act shocked when we stop trusting ourselves after consistently abandoning ourselves? Did you hear that? Because hold on. I just dragged myself. Or I used to think confidence came after. My goal is to lose the baby fat I gained after giving birth to my son and then gaining weight in all the right places, quote unquote. So when I lose and gain the weight, when I move, when I get my apartment, when I get my house, when I make more money, when I become successful, then I'll feel good. Then I'll feel like myself. Then I'll be more confident. And now I'm realizing, sweetie, sweetheart, baby, babe, no. Because what happens if you get all those things and still don't know how to sit with yourself. Still don't know yourself. Still don't trust yourself. You just become insecure with the better lighting. Like, be serious. And social media absolutely does not help. I don't care what anyone says. Comparison is evil. Cue Candace singing Evil Little Boys. If you grew up watching Phineas and Ferb, you probably laughed. But before anyone gets mad, wait. Please wait. Actually, no. It's not evil. It's not evil. Because jealousy and comparison sometimes tell you what you want. And I've done I actually did a YouTube video about this. I want to re-record it because it wasn't that great in my opinion. There I go, self-critic again. I'm literally doing an episode about this right now. Stop, girl. I did a YouTube video about that. About how jealousy and comparison sometimes tells you what you want. That's called being ambivalent. Mixed feelings. Because sometimes comparison can motivate you, but too much. Now suddenly everyone online is prettier than you. Everyone has more money. Everyone has a cleaner apartment. Everyone is in a better relationship or has a better relationship. Everyone seems happier. Meanwhile, you're sitting there in an oversized t-shirt, eating snacks at midnight, wondering, what happened? Why is my skin breaking out? That's literally me. I ask that every night. Why is my skin breaking out? And then you start creating entire stories in your head. Stories. That's the key word. Stories, not facts. Huge difference. Because if we're being realistic, you don't even know those people. You know their camera roll. You know their edited videos. You know their favorite angles. You know what they decide. You know what they decided to show. And another thing, why do we make ourselves the exception? Like, seriously, you'll look at somebody else and say, oh, she's trying, she's growing, she's figuring things out. She's figuring it out. Oh my God. And then when it's you, no grace, no patience, nothing. Immediate self deprecation. Like, excuse me, ma'am, what are we doing? Because lately I've been catching myself. I'll spiral, then I'll stop, and I'll ask, wait, would future me say this to herself? And if the answer is no, I literally correct it. Because future me isn't sitting in her apartment being mean to herself. Future me isn't bullying herself. Future me isn't calling herself lazy because she had a bad week. Future me probably had a rough day too. She just got back up. She just got back up. And maybe that's the whole point. Maybe liking yourself isn't, I love myself every second of every freaking day. Oh my God, I love myself. Oh my God. Because please, let's be a little bit realistic. Let's be realistic, just period. Not even a little. Let's just be realistic. Maybe it's just deciding I'm not becoming my own enemy. That's it. That's all. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this, however long I've been yapping amount of time. I hope you continue to have a great day, week, a month, and year. And I will see you in the next one. Also, please consider following the podcast and subscribing to my YouTube and following me on Instagram if you want. No pressure. No pressure. Seriously, no pressure. But if you want to talk about the episode or you have any suggestions, let me know. Let me know in the comments or let me know over on Instagram if you want. Everything is linked down below if you want to get in touch or get connected. I am here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it away, Samara.